I'm here this afternoon with Gracie Shelton from Oelwein, last year's state qualifier. How are you doing today?
Great. What about you?
Hey, it's been a good day so far. How's your summer been going?
Pretty good. Just trying to do some more activities like sports and stuff to keep the strength up and stuff and keeping everything all good.
Nice. Did you do any vacations or anything this year?
I went to Florida with
Oh,
some
nice.
family members.
Where do you go down in Florida? I love
Um,
going to Florida.
Destin, Florida.
Is it on the right on the ocean, or is it on the Gulf, or yeah, I absolutely love Florida. One of my favorite places to go. Um, Ran into your mom at the Junior Olympics. How did you like freestyle wrestling?
It was pretty good. It was my first freestyle tournament, and I think I did pretty good for my first tournament there.
How did you end up doing at the first freestyle
Um,
tournament?
so for individuals, I got second, and then
Nice.
for duels, I won three to three to out of five.
Nice. Wow. That's a good first freestyle tournament.
Did for that.
So what do you like about freestyle versus folk style? What's something that you like?
I like more of like it's more on top, like not on top, but like up, but more like
Yep,
down on like
yep.
that type of stuff.
So are you better at takedowns than anything else? Is that kind of your strength?
Not really, but I'm working on getting better at it.
Nice. I like to hear that. That's a good way to say that. Let's go back a little bit. When did you start wrestling?
I started in seventh grade. It
And
was something I really wanted to start, and I'm very proud. I mean, very happy about my mom supporting me doing it.
that's
And
awesome.
I also played football seventh and eighth grade year.
Wow. What went into the decision? Why did you want to go out for wrestling?
I wanted to be able to show people like goals can do it too. Like it was like starting on like goals going up. So I wanted to make sure like people know like goals can do anything a guys can do if not better.
Nice. So when you get started, obviously it's something new. When did you realize that you really love the sport of wrestling?
Probably my first like one like match that I won. It was like just like the feeling of winning for yourself. I also like wrestling because it's an individual sport. You win with because of you, you lose because of you. And it's not like
Yeah.
a team
Yeah.
because I
How
don't wanna, I don't know.
how big a team do you have at Oelwein?
I think like five-ish, like maybe,
So you have a fairly small team yet. You haven't.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Hopefully we can get the team more bigger and get more goals into it.
Yeah, I think with success like you had last year as a freshman, making it to the state tournament, which is a very hard thing to do anymore. It's just that is a tough tournament to even get into, and then once you get there, it's a crazy tough tournament. Um, this During the season, you had some success mostly towards the end of the season. Well, after looking through track, what do you think changed things for you and made you more confident going into that regional? In order to, that's a tough tournament to come out of, but you did very well. You got second at regionals, beat some really good people. What gave you the confidence throughout the year to make
Um,
it to the state tournament?
Probably. My biggest thing, like, I want to be the best version of myself for my little sister because she looks up to me a lot. So I want to be the best version of me, be the best wrestler I can be because of her. She's always been like my my little somebody I always wanted to like be good for her.
I understand that. I'm a little brother, so I understand that completely of looking up to the older sibling and looking for them for everything. So when you have a tough loss, when you lose a match, how do you prepare yourself to come back? Because sometimes you don't have a long time to before that next match, and you can't dwell on the past. So, what do you do to get ready for your next match?
I think about it as like we win some and we lose some. We just got to work our hardest and fight the best we can.
Very good. So, when you're getting ready for matches, do you have like a pre-match ritual? Do you listen to some music? Do you do something every time that kind of gets you ready for that match?
Sometimes I listen to like the recordings of like what my coach sent me, because then he's like a very motivational person. So
Nice.
like he very helps me like get back up like when like a hard match. He's always been like there helping me get stronger for my next match.
That's awesome. I'm glad you had a great coach. Um, before you step out on the mat, is there something that you like really think about or tell yourself, prior to going out to wrestle to so you're in that mindset to go out?
Well, at the end of every match, I do this to thank God because I would not have been still trying as hard and putting more effort into it because God gave me like the power to fight my hardest, and without God, I wouldn't be still doing wrestling.
That's awesome. I love that. So, you know, Oelwein, you have a small team, 5 people, so it's really hard to do duels and win duels and have that. But you've got to do that dual experience at Junior Olympics. What did you feel about like the team experience that you got to have?
You just no matter what, if you like them or don't like them, still cheer them on because no matter what, we're still fighting with the team. Like we're wrestling for the team. So, like teamwork is like a big thing. Like good like bonding with the team is a big thing for me too.
Yeah.
Like,
Who'd you have? Do you remember who you had as coaches? I'm not sure I could even tell you who you had for coaches to tell you the truth. I
um,
probably put them together, but
Miller, Coach Miller and Coach Polly Craft
okay,
is one.
nice. So, what's something that we probably wouldn't know about you outside of wrestling? What's something that is
Um,
different about you that is kind of interesting?
well, I'm a very like caring person. Like on my free times when I'm like going on walks, I try to go like feed some cats I see and stuff because I'm a very cat person. So I love cats so much. And in online, it's a small town. It has cats like everywhere. So I like doing that on my free time.
Nice. And you said do you do any other sports besides wrestling?
Yes, I do. I used to do football. I might be doing it
Oh,
this
yep.
next year, but I'm doing cross country, and this last season I did softball too.
Nice. When you played football, what position did you play?
Left and right tackle and guard for left and right.
Nice. Nice. And then cross country, that's something I used to do. Do you like to run?
I'm trying to build up more stamina for wrestling,
Yep, that's
but
why I did it. I don't like to run. It's not my favorite, but it's very helpful for wrestling. You'll enjoy that. And you said softball also?
yes.
What position did you play in softball?
Um, Shortstop.
Shortstop. Nice. That's a skilled position. I was never a very good infielder. I was actually very bad at baseball. I sat the bench most of the time, so wrestling was the only thing that I really excelled at. Um, if wrestling wasn't in your life, what would you put your energy into? What do you think you'd put your energy into?
I probably would have kept doing football, but I really do think wrestling's better for me because it's more of a, it's more, I feel like funner because then, like I said earlier, I'm like, if I lose because of me.
I like
So,
that. So when we're wrestlers, food is such an important part of our existence because, either we're having to give something up to make a weight or we're fueling our bodies, in order to do well at matches. After weigh-ins, what's your favorite things to have after weigh-ins?
Probably crackers and honey, because honey gives
Crackers
you
and
great energy.
Yep. Well, those are some really good things, definitely. Um, do you ever like myself, guilty pleasure foods, and I keep getting rounder and rounder and bigger and bigger because I love sweets, but ice cream is one of my favorite things. Do you have something that you like absolutely love to eat and could have at every meal?
Probably chicken Alfredo. I love chicken Alfredo.
You're a chicken Alfredo
But
person. Nice.
carbs are pretty bad though. So like
That's all right. That's not a bad thing. So you said you told me before we started, you used to live in Cedar Rapids, now live in Oelwein, so a little bit smaller town. But is there a really good place to go out and eat in Oelwein?
probably Leonardo's.
Nice. And then if you could go out to eat anywhere you wanted to, where would you go?
Um probably hmm, probably Sonic. Sonic's
Ah,
good, but it ain't an hour. Well,
I know.
not anywhere by me.
Yeah, no, I love Sonic too. I have a daughter that lives in Fremont, Nebraska, and they have a Sonic there. We'll stop there most of the time when I'm there. I do love Sonic too. Uh, you said you got to go down to Florida this year, but do you have a place that you'd really like to travel to sometime in your lifetime, a bucket list vacation?
Probably Puerto Rico.
Ooh, that would be cool. That's a good one too, because you don't have to
Okay.
get a passport. I think it'd be beautiful to go to Puerto Rico. I think that'd be a really neat vacation. Um, at this time, I know you're just a freshman going into your sophomore year. So college it's going to seem like it's a long ways off, but have you thought about going to college? And if so, do you think you might want to wrestle in college?
Yeah, I would definitely be wrestling in college.
Nice. Do you have any ideas where you're looking to? It's probably way too early to know where you'd want to go, but do you have any ideas?
If not Iowa Hawkeyes, then probably like Grandview or Upper Iowa.
Oh, cool. Those are all very good schools for wrestling. So you have a great story as far as getting started in wrestling. You've had some success. You've also had to work through that success. What do you hope your story says to some younger girls starting the sport of wrestling?
That it doesn't matter where you start at. You can like yeah, some people start young, but no matter what, you can always get better.
And if you had some friends or maybe some younger girls that were just thinking about going out for wrestling, why would you tell them to go out for wrestling?
Because it's a great sport and you can meet a lot of people, and I haven't met one wrestler who haven't been kind and nice and great, like great human beings with the wrestling world. Like
Very
my
good.
favorite thing is meeting people at wrestling meets and tournaments.
That was one thing I was going to ask. Probably your answer next. If when you get older and you're looking back on wrestling, what do you think you're going to remember the most?
Probably my coaches and how like much they did help me through a lot of things. It helped me get better as a person.
Nice. What has wrestling taught you?
It taught me that you gotta fight for if you want to win, you gotta fight harder. You gotta put your whole like you gotta put a lot of effort into it, and it's not like oh, let's do it for this short amount of time. You gotta keep on doing it, keep on keeping up with it.
Nice. So I got just two main questions left for you, and they're probably the two hardest questions I have. What do you think it means to wrestle like a girl?
I think wrestling like a girl is more of not who is the girl. I think it's more of like who they are in the side, like inside. And I think definitely mindset works a lot into it. into wrestling, and if you don't have a good mindset, you're not gonna do as good as you could.
I like that. Now, the really, really hard question, and maybe sometimes we don't even get an answer to this one. Uh, when I do these videos, I put them on YouTube and I have to make a little YouTube post, and there's a tagline for each person. What's something unique about you that could be a good tagline? Like,
All heart Shelton. That's what my coach calls me.
what was that? Just say that one more time.
All heart Shelton is what my coach calls me.
All Heart Shelton. I like it.
People.
I like that a lot. That was easy. Sometimes we spend a long time on that question, but no, you did a really good job. So the last thing I do on my interviews is I give you an opportunity to say whatever you would like, typically about wrestling, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So the floor is yours. You can say anything you'd like to at this time.
Well, I think if you want to start doing wrestling, definitely give it a shot and don't quit when it gets hard. I know a lot of people can do it for a couple weeks and then not want to keep on doing it because of how hard it is, but it's definitely worth it after you get used to it.
I love it. Well, thank you very much for coming on and doing this interview. I always like to meet new people, and obviously, we're going to see a lot more of you as you keep continuing on in the sport and keep working in the sport. Again, thanks for coming on today, and make sure you hang on for just a minute. I got a couple things for you, but I do appreciate you doing this.
Yep. You need